Okay, that's a 2007 Chevy Yukon Denali with the typical problem of the manifolds bolt breaking. So you can see the back one is your typical one that breaks. I have my front two broke. Alright. There. So basically, that one and that one. As you can see, they are pretty shot, and it looks like both the front and back are broke. Beneath the manifold. And that makes things extra fun. The good news is, out of the 6 bolts, I do have 3 left. And my dipstick's not rotted out. So, first thing I'm going to do is heat these guys up, these 3 here, with the torch and see if I can't. We need to break the Loctite. GM put Loctite, the red stuff, the good stuff that needs heat in order for them to move. I would much rather just have them fall out and replace them. That's just me. As we got the coupler all lubed up, ready to go. They look pretty good. It looks like this should pop right out. But some trick is take off your wheel well and of course your tire and get your truck, your vehicle up as high as it will go. I have some decent sized floor jacks. So probably my biggest worry is them are brand new spark plugs. That's how I found this problem. Now I do not want to damage them brand new spark plugs. So I still have the old ones, which I may throw back in there. Just kind of hand tighten them in there. And that way, if they're damaged, it's no big deal. So, I'm gonna keep working on this and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. After getting the torch out, we got the 2 that were in there. That one's loosened. It's just there holding up the manifold, because the next thing to do is to get them guys so I don't want it falling down on me. So yeah, the first one came out pretty easy. The next one was so rusted it stripped it. So luckily, you need a pair of these. Not the ones that curve, not the ones that have a curve in them, but the straight ones. But this guy, I got that stripped out one right out. So now I'm heading down under and getting that coupler, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, I just got the manifold off, and we can see there's the back one is sitting flush. The three that came out, and you can see obviously port 1 was leaking. Probably where all that ticking noises come from. But I got one stud that's sticking out. That's gonna be an easy one. I have them handy flat. The flat by scripts that should take that out after I apply some heat to it. The rest I may drill. I do have everything to drill them. And the back one, I'm definitely shooting for to weld the nut to it. Now the flange, that was pretty easy. So this one here comes out from up on top with the wrench. This one here did not want to come off down from the bottom, so I came up with a ratchet that bends down, and the back one, the third one back there, that one just came out with a normal 3/8 ratchet. So I got real lucky there. Most people have to heat them up. They're usually rusted. So we'll take a look at. So here's the old manifold. There's the back of it. So we start with port 1. Obviously was leaking with the carbon. The rest does not look too bad, but when I put a straight edge across it, this is warped. This is warped outward. Here's our shiny new manifold from Dorman. They make a kit. They make a new and approved one that does not warp and break your bolts. This have to put on. That comes with all new hardware, the new studs, the new donut. I went ahead. They do send this gasket, but I went ahead and got the Philpro gasket instead of using their cheaper one. We'll go with the Philpro. And in case you wanted to see, this is what your manifold bolt looks like if it comes out correctly. So I'm gonna go work on them broken ones and we'll be back. Okay, so I ended up getting the end one, the last one, the 8 out. I spark plug 8, the back one. Having trouble with the very first one up front. I ended up breaking one of these. This one I went up a size higher and really maxed it out. I really didn't leave myself much room. I did a pretty good job. I have this little kit here from Irwin. That was the attempt on one. So I'm gonna attempt to re-drill this hardened steel out and make another hole. Okay. And we can't forget about these two beauties. These hook up to your drill tangle and your Dremel. They're lifesavers for your front and your rear bolts if you have to drill them out. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of finished up replacing the passenger side manifold. Let's see if I can get a shot so you can see it's all nice and shiny and brand new. I did manage to get all the bolts out except for the front one, but I'm gonna use the cheater. They do make a bracket that utilizes. Let's see if I can. Well, there's 2 unused holes up here, and that comes back around, and it the bolt will fit right in there and put pressure back on that. But at least it is not leaking right now, but I'm still gonna spend the $30 on what the heck. Been good to get it done. So I just gotta put the cover back on. I just noticed that. And don't forget to put your dipstick back in. Thought I was almost done. I was like, oh, forgot about that. And yeah, so it's cleanup time. It's 11 o'clock or 11:30 at night here. So I gotta go. Bye-bye.